before some season prep time to get them Johnson 360s out there. This was going to be our first year hunting out of the Johnson 360s. So getting them all set up, we were getting excited for season, for preseason scouting. Early season was starting to slip away, rut was starting to kick on. Just a matter of time before those 360s put us in front of an old bruiser. So we had our first encounter with a buck we called Zeus. Bad situation. There was a doe that came right under us. Roman had the camera on the doe. I was focused on Zeus across the field. Looked like he was going to beeline to us. With miscommunication, doe blew. Just a bad encounter. So we finally got that cool morning we've been asking for. The rut had been extremely warm this year. We already had deer on their feet. It was just a matter of time before an old bruiser came in, and you just had that feeling that morning with the high pressure and whatnot that it was going to be a good morning, and lo and behold, who comes around the corner? Old Zeus.
Matt? It seems, dude, I have it in the clubhouse.
God, dude, he's a giant!
big, isn't he? It was one of them mornings. It was a high pressure, or that cold front started moving in. And anyway, food plot. I don't even know. Look at Johnson 360.
Dude, you ready for this?
This is Zeus. This is a deer we've been watching all summer. This is a deer I passed last year. And he's turned into a 5.5-year-old giant. Could be more honored to be sitting behind him. We of course headed up to the food plot. Pressure was rising last night. Definitely we're getting the big boys on their feet. 2 does come strolling through. We'd actually, put out some scents, and they were a little alert by it, and kind of wandered off. And he wasn't. I don't even know. 5-10 minutes later, Roman's just like buck. And then as soon as he got the camera on him, he said it was Zeus, and I don't know how I held my composure. I think he was shaking a little more than I was, but it was. I don't know. It's unexplainable to be behind such a beast